Shalom, this is the Beak back with another edification. I want to thank all 213 of my subscribers. I want to especially thank my 213th subscriber. I see I gained a subscriber. I want to wish all of my followers are in a high health and high spirits, and I want to wish that all of my subscribers, you and your loved ones, are safe and protected against these agendas that are waged against us here behind enemy lines here in America. I'm going to start off with Proverbs 31 and 10 through 31. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband does safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. All right? He will not go to waste. Okay? She would do him good and not evil all the days of her life. I want to give all thanks and praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and I want to go ahead and get into this content. As you can see, single mom of 3 left to run entire Burger King alone. In viral video says she's been fired. Only thing I could think of is the song that goes like, all by herself, by any means necessary. All by herself, right? Because this is what this Western female promotes, being alone, all right? And by any means necessary, these Western females will attempt to do single motherhood. All right, they'll try to pull it off. Most of these females cannot afford to be single mothers. They cannot afford to raise children alone. All right, America's not independent. These females are definitely not independent. And celebrity females are their role models. Celebrity females that are single mothers that can afford to be single mothers did not explain that single motherhood for a celebrity is possible because of the income. But these inner city low income females, it wasn't explained that these low income females should not try to pull this off, but by any means necessary, the American female will attempt to pull off single motherhood at the expense of men and children. Okay? At least a celebrity female can afford single motherhood, but the average female cannot afford single motherhood. But she will try at any means necessary. And she'll try it whether her sponsor is by way of child support, all right, by way of sabotaging relationships at the expense, in the name of being a single mother, okay, whether she has to commit paternity fraud, all right, the average female would throw men under the bus, will commit fraud, go down to child support, cough up information fraudulently, which is fraud, using another man's information. These females over here want to be single mothers so damn bad, all right, like Tia Mowry, all right? They want to be single mothers so damn bad. All it takes is income. All by herself, by any means necessary. Let's get into this content. She gets fired. Let's see why she got fired. There goes the bum right there. Man, you dudes got to do better, man. Y'all making some of these ugga chuggers. Okay, this is a ugga chugga. Okay, like on Norbit where his father said, you need a banana for your gorilla. All right, this is one of them nigga gorillas. Okay, whoever ran up in her was definitely thirsty and desperate, man. Should have left her alone, man. It says a single mother of 3 who went viral for working solo at a Burger King restaurant after her coworkers quit says she is now out of a job all by herself. By any means necessary, they'll try this single motherhood stuff. In a TikTok video, TikTok is the devil, all right? TikTok, Nakia Hamilton tearfully narrated how she lost her job after making headlines. Oh, so she didn't bring awareness to the fact that the job didn't have enough employees. Let's see if she told headlines or if she told the news that she needed help at the job. No, let's see. Let's see what she doing. Burger King fired me because I've been late. So she got fired because she was late. Because of my kids is why she said she was late. See, they can't afford single motherhood. Look what she say. My kids come first. Well, this Western female, she wants to be a single mother so damn bad. Okay? And my thing is this. These Western females say that they can do bad by themselves. And listen, that's the title of this video. They're doing bad all by themselves. They do bad by themselves. They can't afford these lifestyles. All right? Keyword afford. They can't afford to date. That lifestyle is messed up. They messed up that lifestyle because they can't afford it. They're not financially available. They messed up single motherhood because they idolize celebrity single mothers. All right? They want to be single mothers so damn bad to the point where every time they talk about the opposite sex, they can't seem to find any male that's suitable for the cause, for single motherhood, because these females need sponsors. And I explain on my channel that men should avoid these females over here in America. All of the females are stupid as fuck. And this agenda against fatherhood and against the institution of marriage, all right, has taken its toll, all right? And the females are the main pilots that are driving down the village. The village is gone. There is no village, but these females and their desire to be alone and doing it on their own, and they've convinced themselves that the men are the help. Man, the men are not the help. It's not a man's job to help a female that don't want to be with the man no more. And my thing is, these females don't even think it's a good idea to help the men, and they got the men's children. They don't even want to help the baby daddies with whatever the baby daddy got to do. Okay, so the single motherhood thing is what these females get. All right, and I hope it crashes and burns. All right, like everything else they touch. Last month, a TikTok video of Hamilton working alone at a Burger King in Columbia, South Carolina got people talking. In the video, which went viral, she is seen juggling numerous duties at the fast food restaurant as she prepares meals, cleans, and rings up customers all alone. All by herself. That's what they get. By any means necessary, they will try to pull this off. And they do bad by themselves. Look at her at Burger King. I used to work at Burger King, working the grill, working the fries, working the drive-through, working the registers for the customers that are dining in. She can't do it all by herself. Look what she say. Many people commended Hamilton for her hard work and dedication. Wasn't that statue in New York that was erected, wasn't it a obese so-called black female with her everyday clothes on looking like a fucking bum, right? They can't do it by themselves, all right? They need income. They need sponsors, all right? Look what it says. And adding that it wouldn't be out of place for her to have a raise for working alone? Man, that's ridiculous. Hamilton was encouraged, right? Like I encourage these single mothers to do it by themselves. Leave men alone. Leave the children alone for real. But definitely, if they're gonna do it, then go find one of those simps, the males, or one of those simp uh, studs the studs ain't nothing but simps. Or find a sugar daddy, man. You know, a sugar daddy ain't nothing but a high paid simp. You know what I'm saying? It's just a sugar daddy is a simp with income, a simp with his own place, a simp with his car that's in running condition. That's all a sugar daddy is a well paid simp. But a stud though, those are simps too, and they want to pay bills and be step daddies and assist, and they're the help. The simps are your help. The men of the Lord are not your help. I don't help none of these females. Look, only woman I'm helping is a wife. Okay, it says Proverbs 31:13. She seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands. She is like the merchant's ships. The merchant's ships. All right. She bringeth her food from afar, man. That is the woman that I desire. A wife, not one of these damn single mothers trying to be a single mother and then going around trying to get sponsors to help her be a single mother, man. To hell with y'all single mothers, man. I hope y'all die from trying to pull that off, man. Hope them children end up in a damn system some damn where, getting adopted by some of these LMNOP people from their community, man. All right? These children don't stand a chance, man. And these single mothers don't neither. Look at them. It says Hamilton was encouraged to start a GoFundMe page. See, she's a fucking bum, a broke bum. Give a damn about these single mothers, man. Fuck them damn children. Where she describes herself as a 25-year-old single mother of 3. Look, she been popping it. Now she can't afford it. Working 2 jobs to support her family. Her family, man, she ain't got no damn family. I told you these single motherhood has hijacked family. All right? These lifestyles of monogamy has destroyed the coming together or meeting new people. All right? This whole single motherhood thing has destroyed families. All right? 2-parent households. This single motherhood thing. That's why I said, man, I don't give a damn about a single mother. Fuck them damn children. That ain't no damn family. All right? Now they done replaced the definition of family with just one parent and really just one fucking mother with these damn children. Look, it says, I just went viral for working on TikTok. If you want to contribute, it's okay. Ain't that stupid? I just went viral for working on TikTok. She thinks she's famous for being at work and not having no employees. She brought awareness to her situation, but she didn't bring awareness to Burger King not having enough employees. How stupid, man. These females they try to be single mothers at the expense of men and children and at the expense of donations as well, or donors, any sponsors that want to help these stupid bitches be single mothers. That's what they want. They don't want no relationships with a productive man. They're not a good fit for a productive man. All right? They cannot assist a productive man. If there's no failure involved, then they don't have a story to tell. All right? Salakia. This is why I'd rather hold out for a virtuous woman. To hell with these American females over here behind enemy lines. It says, she riseth also while it is yet night. See, these females don't know how to get the hell up and prepare for a family. They don't have a family to prepare for. They don't even get up to prepare for their stupid-ass children. It says, it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household and a portion to her maidens. See, they can't handle this setup of having maids and a husband and family and waking up early to prepare meals for the family and the household. These females are fucking pathetic over here in America. Look at her. It says, I went viral for working on TikTok. If you want to contribute, it's okay. Thank y'all for the support. See, that's all they want is help. Help being single mothers. She wrote, I wasn't expecting my life to change how it did. I really do everything for my kids. Yeah, well, listen, man, to hell with them damn children. You need to be doing everything for a marriage. And she's not built for that. These females are not built for that. They come from these single mothers. I be missing out on my kids' lives, and I work a lot. Hey, well, go for it. She said during an interview at the time with WACH outside of Burger King. See, she saw that she saw that support coming in to help her be a single mother. Everybody was feeling sorry for her for being a single mother. Nobody give a damn about us fathers, man. You see how these females they just want support to be a single mother. They want to be a single mother so damn bad, man. They want to be a single mother more than they want to be an asset to a man and to a marriage and to a household. These females over here are pathetic. These lifestyles and these agendas over here in America, they're driving these females to the damn grave, man. These children don't stand a damn chance, man. That's why I say I'm just worried about myself. I ain't worried about these children. I ain't worried about these females. All right? This is just content. To hell with these damn females. I don't give a damn in real life what happens to these females or their stupid ass children. It says I be missing out on my kids' lives and I work a lot. She said during an interview at the time with you ain't working enough. You don't do nothing. You at Burger King, man. Working hard. I have to provide for them, but I really don't have time to spend with them. Well, it's not about that. It's about getting your ass to work. And it hurts me a lot. Hurts you a lot that you can't afford to be a single mother, right? So check this out. Hamilton says she usually works 12 hours a day alone at the fast food restaurant. Ain't nobody working no damn 12 hours at Burger King, man. Shut up. Where's the boss? Where's the one that hired your ass? That's so stupid. If I was working by myself at Burger King, I would first of all, I would bring awareness to me working by myself, and second of all, I wouldn't even be there working by myself, handling several roles, including preparing the food and cleaning. That's so stupid. Look, one of my employees. That's a lie too. I think that's a lie. One of my employees just quit on me and they didn't have anyone else to come in, so I had to work by myself, all by herself, and close by myself. Well, by any means necessary, y'all females better pull it off. So they complain about the duties that they have to do. If it was a such thing as independence, these females cannot afford, and they don't have the intestinal fortitude to be independent, to do everything by themselves. They're not independent. They keep complaining about they need help. She explained, I had to do the dishes, do prep, do the floor, do the front counter, drive through. Shit, where's the manager? Where's the person that hired you? Hamilton got a coworker on the day of the WACH interview. Yeah, to make it look like she got help. She wasn't there by herself. My coworker has been here since 11 o'clock and will stay until close at 11, she said. Shut up. You're just trying to get her some help too. You're trying to get her some sponsors too. We just don't have any employees. Nobody wants to work anymore. And you don't either. You want sponsors. They don't want to work. That's why I said, who the fuck put these females in charge of loyalty, in charge of relationships? Man, these females need to go somewhere and shut up and get cursed the hell out for being a part of the problem. We just don't have any employees. Nobody wants to work anymore. Yeah, because y'all on OnlyFans. Y'all trying to be digital whores, digital prostitutes. This generation don't want to do a damn thing. It's not just the immigrants that are getting kicked out and businesses are crashing. It's these lazy ass females, man. They say they're they say they're the most what they say? The most educated. Nah, man, these bitches are fucking stupid. So and America keeps producing this. They love to see men without their children. They ushered in these agendas with these females through feminism. And these females are part of the problem. The agenda is on the forefront. It's not like it's a secret. It's not like we don't know about these agendas that are waged against us fathers. That's why I say, man, only people that want to deal with these females, man, is simps and studs and sugar daddies, man. Y'all can have these females, man. I want these women to marry each other, leave men alone, take their lifestyles of dating and looking for providers, and take that shit to those simps and those studs and them homosexuals, man. That's why I say these lifestyles and agendas. That's why I said it in my intro. All right, we're gonna have to be protected against these agendas that are waged against us here behind enemy lines here in America. Single motherhood was another agenda. Anybody that's okay with homosexuality or single motherhood or children not having their fathers, or they going around talking about fathers are the problem and fathers are the reason why these single mothers are single mothers. Nah, that's not it. Because fathers are the only guys that are okay with these females having the children are the simps. The simps don't really give a damn about being providers for their own children, because the females want to keep the children over here in America. They make it real easy. The simps make it easy for these females to be single mothers, but the females make it easy for these simps not to be responsible, since they just want sponsors. Child support, that's a sponsor. All right. Paternity fraud, that's a sponsor. They're not celebrities. They can't afford to be a single mother. The celebrities can afford it. They might be putting men on child support too. I'm sure they are. But at least they have a stronger income than these females that work at Burger King. All right, trying to do it all by herself. They can't afford it. So they'll try to be single mothers by any means necessary, man. All right, and this is one of them. Look, it says she said, and by the grace of God, they thank the God of greed, which is the Jesus is the God of greed. They thank Jesus that the manager gave her a job. She said about her manager, so that's the only reason why I stayed for her. At the time of putting together this story, Hamilton raised $64,000 of her $70,000 fundraising goal. What you need $70,000 for? Don't you need a different job? Don't you need a fucking income? But again, America, they love seeing single motherhood. They don't support fatherhood. This is why I said to hell with these children, fuck the children, fuck these females, to hell with these females, man. Men, save yourselves from these agendas that are waged against us here behind enemy lines, here in America. Single motherhood is one of them. All right, they're all over the internet talking about the baby daddies ain't shit, they're deadbeats, they don't help. All right, the men are not the help. I don't tell men to help single mothers be single mothers. I say stop dealing with the single mothers, man, because all they need is help. All they want is sponsors. They'll have sex with another woman that's a stud just to get some damn sponsorship out of her, and then they'll deal with dudes on the side for the real, for the penis on the side, man. But single motherhood over here is just another agenda that's waged against the men. All right. So look, 16, she considereth a field, talking about the virtuous woman, and buyeth it with the fruit of her hands. See, these females over here don't want it. They're not financially available. They don't know how to go get some land. Look how long the internet has been making content about single motherhood. Look how long these females have been deliberately striving to be a single motherhood. They plan on being single mothers. All right? They plan on being mothers before they ever will consider being a wife. Okay? They rather rule over children since they can't rule over the men, yo. So they find it easier to rule over children because children are depending on them. The men, productive men don't depend on these females. Productive men will suffer if they consider one of these females and take them serious. Can't take these single mothers serious, man. Do not take single mothers serious, man. Don't take them serious. All right? Don't entertain them, man. Leave them where they are, man. They need sponsors. They're not trying to help a productive man. Matter of fact, a productive man is they damn kryptonite. All right. She considereth the field and buyeth it with the fruit of her hands. She girdeth her loins with strength and strengthen her arms, okay? Because she's built for that. She's built to last. This is a virtuous woman. She perceiveth that her merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not out by night. Okay? She's not tired. She layeth her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold the distaff. Talking about she knows how to make clothes and fabrics, man. All right, she's on the sewing machine. She stretcheth out her hand to the poor, yea, she reacheth forth her hands to the needy. See, these females are the poor over here. The virtuous woman can afford to help someone financially. These females over here are fucking bums, man. All they want is sponsors, man. They can't afford it, man. It's all about a transaction with these females. Relationships are transactional. Getting pregnant is transactional. They won't even consider marriage unless it pays, to be a wife. See? So it's all transactional with these females, man. She is not afraid of the snow for her household, for all her household are clothed with scarlet. See, she not afraid of the weather changing and it getting cold around there. These females over here, they're expecting the teachers to buy the school supplies, all right, for their children, man. Females are pathetic, man. Supporting single motherhood is going to be at the death of men and children. And whoever sponsors these females is going to go broke, man. They be wanting men to go get more money. For what? For what? For you? They be saying men can't afford them. Man, look, man. It's all a transaction with these females. And the studs are starting to find that out too. That all these females want is just a transaction, man. She maketh herself coverings of tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple. See, they know how to make their clothes. These females don't even know how to get dressed over here, man. All they wear is just leggings and damn shirts that don't fit no more. And they wearing pants that are like teenager sizes. They can't even fit these tight clothes that they think they could still wear. All right? They looking all stupid with these clothes, man. Wearing clothes that don't fit. Fucking stupid, man. It says she maketh fine linen and selleth it. These females don't know how to start no damn business, man. Unless somebody's sponsoring that business. They don't know how to get no damn wealth. All right? It says, and delivereth girdles unto the merchants. See, they don't know how to do that. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come. She openeth her mouth with wisdom. Man, these females be talking stupid. They stupid as fuck, man. And they're full of indoctrination. All they do is talk about Jesus, the God of greed, man. Be thanking God for sponsors and shit. But these bitches are broke over here. She openeth her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness. No, these females are stupid. They're looking for good men, and nobody's good, man. That whole good shit is a scam. Looking for a good man. Any dude trying to be a good man, get the fuck off my channel, man. This ain't for you, man. Ain't no such thing as good. Y'all just simps and suckers and perverts. Y'all pathetic, just like these broads. It says she looketh well to the ways of her household and eateth not the bread of idleness. She's not about to sit there and just be sitting there doing nothing. Her children arise up and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praiseth her. Nah, man, these females are too busy on the internet bragging about how their husband is a simp, all right, and how he put them first. Ain't no woman first. I keep saying that. Anybody that put females first, man, you a damn simp, man. The hell out of here. This ain't your channel, man. Many daughters have done virtuously, but thou excelleth them all. See, these females, instead of them competing against other pathetic ass females, all right, trying to impress a bunch of other females that ain't shit, all right, try to be virtuous, all right, and try to outdo other females that are virtuous as well. It's like a friendly competition, man. You know what I'm saying? It says favor is deceitful, right? And beauty is vain, right? But a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised. See that? Favor is deceitful. And America favors these pathetic ass females who they want to see take children from men, all right, and split up households. They'll reward these bras for that. See, they're in favor of this single motherhood over here. America favors single motherhood, and that's why these females have no problem trying to pull it off. Because if they can get a sponsor, and then these sponsors, when they keep getting these $60,000, $70,000 GoFundMe payouts like this over here, this encourages them to go do it. This is encouraging over here. When they start getting money and getting paid, and people start feeling sorry for them and being in favor of them. Nobody's in favor of fathers being fathers over here, but they're in favor of these single mothers being single mothers. So I said, America will be the death of our people. America's a death sentence. All right, single motherhood's a death sentence. All right, monogamy is a death sentence. All right, all of these agendas and these lifestyles of monogamy, all right, is a death sentence. Homosexuality is definitely a death sentence. But America favors all of this. So favor is deceitful. And favoring single motherhood is deceiving these females, these younger females who will look at that sponsorship and be like, ooh, I knew they were paying us to be single mothers. If I could put myself out there, man, you know that these females will start taking turns talking about their jobs as doing this, and they'll make a victim out of themselves just to get some sponsors. They'll do this by any means necessary because they want that sponsorship to be single mothers. That's all it takes because they can't afford it. It says, but a woman that feareth the Lord, Yahweh, the power, she shall be praised. Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her own works praise her in the gates. See, that's not these females over here, right? That's why I say, man, to hell with these children, man. Listen, let's look at the comment section. Let me take this out of airplane mode so the comment section will pop up. Get the comment section, put that back in airplane mode real quick. See what we got. It says here, this woman was repeatedly late. Her kids are not Burger King's responsibility. Yeah, because she's talking crazy, talking about, they don't pay me, they don't pay for babysitters. Being a scheduling manager for a huge security firm, I know firsthand of all the bullshit excuses people use not to work. When someone is late, that means someone else has to hang over until the relief comes. And her kids are not their responsibility either. When you're late, it affects other people as well. It's selfish to be constantly late without any regard for other people's time. I haven't been late to work in over 20 years. So for all the bullshit excuses like traffic, kids, car wouldn't start, it's all bullshit. Be on time. Yeah, I'm going to give it a like. I like that. Nobody, to hell with them children. It says Burger King. Look at this. Look, here goes another nigga bitch who want to take up for single motherhood. Burger King is not a big security firm talking about this like it's an office job. Look, this same person up here responded. It said, Layla Williams, does it matter? When you're constantly late, you're disregarding everyone else's time, no matter if you have an office job or a job sweeping floors. She has zero regard for anyone else's time. It's not anyone else's responsibility to get childcare for her children. And mind you, she got fired for being late. So that means the same manager that she thanked the God of greed, Jesus, for the job, for getting her the job, the same manager fired her ass for being late. So it says, she says, it does when you're spreading false information. See, so they're going back and forth about this, all right? And there's like 187 replies. They're going back and forth, right? But I ain't going to go there. It says, where's the father? That's my question. I get out of like, they don't want to do that because when these females are trying to be single mothers and they going after sponsors and donations, they don't want to talk about the fathers. They want you to shut up about the fathers because they're too busy trying to get sponsors. They don't want to hear about no fathers. It's about the sponsorship. It's about that $60,000, that $70,000. It's about the GoFundMe, raising money. They don't talk about fathers when they're trying to pull off this single motherhood, man. These females are fucking stupid. They're pathetic. It's no different from committing fraud. They'll fraudulently pretend like there is no fathers to get these damn sponsors, man. They don't want to hear, but they don't, man, you know, you're trying to get something out of somebody, and then somebody try to try to expose that you over here fronting in line, they be like, man, shut up, man, shut up. You fucking up my damn hookup. Man, you gonna mess up the damn GoFundMe if you start talking about, oh, my baby daddies are here. They can come get the kids. No. The nigga bitch over here behind enemy lines, she don't want no damn fathers to start being talked about when they got everybody convinced that she about to get some sponsors, man. Come on, man. Y'all, come on now. These nigga bitches they don't want to talk about no fathers, man. You gonna fuck up the hookup, man. You gonna fuck up the damn GoFundMe talking about these fathers are available. They don't want to bring up no fathers, man. That's gonna fuck up the damn hookup, man. That's gonna fuck up their chances of getting a sponsor, man. These females trying to be like, all they want is help, man. They will pull this off, man. I got a brother that's local, and he goes to child support court, and his baby mamas drop the children off over his mama house where he live at. He lived with his mama. The mama supports the single mother in being a single mother against her own son. And when he goes to child support court, the same baby mother tells the court that he don't help with his child, and the child is right in the same house with the mother, his mother. So she drops the child off to the mother of the baby daddy, goes to court and tells the judge that the son don't help with the child, and the child is right in the same goddamn house, man. So they're not about to go around and tell people the father is actively in the child's life when they're trying to finesse and commit fraud and convince America, which America loves to see the men without their own children. I told you, man. America is the problem. They're a part of the problem. Here behind enemy lines here in America, these agendas that are waged against us, all right? Single motherhood is one of them, man. It's another agenda waged against fatherhood, man. Hopefully somebody been edified, man. Hopefully somebody can see this video and it makes sense, man. Leave these single mothers alone, man. They want to be single mothers so damn bad, man, at the expense of telling people that the fathers are not around, man. I'm telling you, man, the only people that still support these so-called black females over here are simps, sugar daddies, and the simp studs. Because the studs are some simps too, man. Hopefully somebody's being edified, man, and waking up, man. I'm trying to do the best I can to help somebody wake up to these agendas, these lifestyles, all right, of monogamy, these lifestyles of homosexuality and single motherhood are waged against us fathers. Y'all better wake up, man. Hopefully somebody being edified, man. Shalom.